And here we are. Where are we at? Oh, this is right before, or this is when he came out of Sigmund, I think. Look, see, it's Sigmund Corp. Or Sig Corp, whatever. Wait a minute. This place... Wait, this doesn't work. Okay, yeah, it's the guest house. See, they work in some kind of apartment or like office tower or something. They don't work in like a little ranch type place. It's the Sigmund guest house. Ah, where they wine and dine the geezers into signing up for the service. Sure been a while since I've visited. Looks a bit different from when I was last here too. Let's check it out. Okay, let's explore and interact to find memory orbs. Alright, looks like we can't do anything here. Gotcha. I'm excited to get into this game. I'm ready, man. I'm ready for a nice story. Alright, for those of you who did not see or don't remember To the Moon, when there is a silhouette like this in the memory, that means he doesn't really remember their face or their name or whatever. They don't remember who it is. So even though he's standing here, he doesn't remember who he had this conversation with. What are you doing outside in the cold, Mr. Reeds? Your appointment is about ready. Please, right this way. Okay. Can I talk to him though? I want to talk to Colin. No? Okay. Nothing over there? Gotcha. Let's go in. Hello. Welcome to the Sigmund Corp guest house. Please have a seat in our living room. So that there's like a receptionist? It's kind of weird. Memento detected. Alright, so we need that. What is that, bread? It looks like bread. There's so much to the world, isn't there? Much more than one could explore in a single lifetime. So wouldn't it be nice to visit where you've always wanted to go? It's such a generic pitch. I've already been there. Once upon a time. Oh boy. Get your tissues ready, boys and girls. I don't recall a fireplace here looking like that. Are we good to go? Oh, why don't you sit back and enjoy some tea first? You must have come a long way to get here. I need to get back home soon. I'd just like to inquire about your service. Very well. Someone will be here to get you shortly. Peachy. Let's go this way. This photo is taken from the stage's perspective. Exhilarating, huh? How many people get to experience what it's like to be famous? We sure get a lot of requests for that. So if it floats your boat, consider it done. This is totally like a Total Recall moment, right? If we have to do another one of these, I'm gonna take a nap. It's not so bad. At least we get it done fast and go home early. If you'd like to choose fame and riches for your last wish, consider it done. He's not in it for fame, is he? You see, our service is really quite simple. You tell us your wish, and we make it happen. Fame, wealth, unreached goals, and secret desires, you name it. We're your genie, Colin. What is your wish? So, what would you guys wish if this was you in this situation? Would you do this? And if you would, what would your wish be? I don't know if I would do this. Let's assume that you can afford it, first of all, right? Because I think this is supposed to be considered expensive, but I don't know. I don't know if I would do it. I'm not sure I would. But, would you guys? And if you would, what would your wish be? So, if I understand this correctly, you're saying I can't wish for more wishes? I'm glad that was asked. You know, I've done and seen a lot in my lifetime. I've been to where I once thought I'd never be, seen what I once thought I'd never see. But in the blink of an eye, suddenly, there's no more time. His wish is for more time? Oh my god, don't let it be that. And I find myself here, just like everyone else. I walk through these doors and I realize that there's still this empty feeling inside me. I don't mean to be ungrateful to the life I've had, but I just want to feel like I've done enough in this world before I go, you know? I want to say I lived a happy life. I want to feel like I have few regrets. But somehow, after all that, I still can't. Well, that's why we're here, Colin. Just give us the word, and we'll make it right. Tell us your regrets. What is it that you want us to fix? Regrets. I don't know what to tell you for regrets, but I can tell you what I want. I want you to make me live that fulfilling life I wanted. But I want you to do it without changing anything I've been through. You don't want us to change anything? Colin, changing things is what we do. We change things and we make them better. That's why you come to us, so we can make it better. We can solve your problems. Everything you wanted but couldn't have in this life, we can give you the chance to get it. But if you want to get something, you need to give up something. So I ask again, what do you want as your last wish? Very well. I want you to give me a fulfilling life while changing as little as possible. And if you have to change something, please just keep the memories of the life with my family intact. So you want to waive specifically from the contract? With something like that, I hope you know there are no guarantees of result. I'm aware. It's settled then. I'll put our best people on it. Thank you, that's all I ask. Colin's wish. Try not to change anything, and we have free reign over his fate? What kind of last wish is that? I don't even know where to start. I've seen worse. The important thing here is that the boss said, we'll put our best people on it. We're their best people, Eva. Booyah! Actually, about that, they weren't the first people for the job, remember? They weren't the first people for the job. And she doesn't tell them. Never mind. Okay, I'm good. Let's go get the memento. Alright, I want to look around first. What a waste. Just sitting here looking pretty. Okay. Nothing else? Nope. Alright. Oh, there was an... Here we go. Best stocks in the house. Booyah! You picked the right people for the job. Think we should go back to the last memory and ask Colin about what he said here? Can't really expect reliable answers from that, but we might eventually have to try. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it, though. Let's just continue on for now. Let's just continue on for now. We'll try talking to a safe state if it comes to that. That's what I'm trying to do. Right? No? Oh, duh. Oh, just one more thing. Please don't tell my family. I don't want them to think I'm not content with how things are. Yeah, but they can just look up Sigmund Corp, right? I mean, I'm not sure that's going to help. You're making things worse. I'm supposed to be leaving, right? It doesn't budge. Oh, that's odd. Oh, that's right, the bread. Or whatever this is. You know, I've been rather impressed. What for? Well, back in the days, you kept on yelling dumb juvenilities when shooting the barriers. But recently I haven't heard any Hadouken or Kamehameha or whatever or whatnot. Yeah, I know that's some anime bullshit. I don't watch anime. It's been rather pleasant and professional. Oh. Mm-hmm. What is it? Is it bread? Prepare. I have no idea what the hell that is. Strange. Alright, so... How about... that? Okay. Beautiful. So that's not bread. I have no idea what it is. Is it like a pillow? I have no idea. Back in time again. So we're gonna find out what the hell this thing is. So this is Asher, this is the sun. I better head out now before I forget. But before I forget... Here, take this hat, Pops. So it's a hat. It was a very large hat. With the headache you've been getting, you should be more careful of the wind. What? What is the wind going to do? I've been telling him that for ages. He never listens. Alright. I'll wear it if it stops this multi-directional nagging. It looks good in the hat. Hey, it's been a while since your thing with Pam didn't work out. Listen, I was talking with my old colleague the other day. He's got a daughter named Jenny, you see. She's single and... Look, thanks, but I think I just really need to focus on my career right now. So, you guys gonna go back to feeding the ducks or something? Well, we wouldn't have to resort to that if you visit us more often, you little bastard. Aw, but that hat is 100% cotton. Well, alright. You're off the hook. Drive safe, dear. We'll stay here and keep being overlord of the ducks. Bye, Ma. I'm proud of you. Not for the duck thing, but, like, you know what I mean. Don't stay out too long at this time of the year. Whose bike is that? Is that Colin's? Probably not. I get the feeling Colin doesn't drive any longer. That kid needs to make us a grandchild. Typical parent, right? What's wrong with Jenny anyway? Probably nothing, but you know how it is. When you were young, didn't your parents try to push people onto you too? Sure did. It was awkward and forced. Mm-hmm. Sucked all the chemistry out of it for me as well. What are you doing? I'm texting him Jenny's info to set them up. Don't you do that! He's driving. Do it after he gets home. Good call. Make sure to include some pictures too. That's cute. The good ones, with lighting coming from the side. No words. Regrets. No grandkids. There you guys go. How is he going to do that without changing family? Oof. Colin wanted grandkids. Okay. So now we kind of get the gist of what's going to happen throughout this game. Send the pics with no duck face. Yep. I agree. Send her some pics of Asher, too. The ones where his eyebrows are on points. Got it. And send the pics where the chin is down. Don't send the ones with the duck face. Yeah, you said that already. I love it. Is that it? Can I go more? Okay. I don't think there's anything over here, but I'm going to check just in case. Because you never know. Okay. Let's go play with the ducks, I think. Gooses. Hello, sir. Are you here to... Oh. I'll take that. No interaction. Okay. No, I get 2. Are you serious? 1 for each duck? That's what I was about to say. I'm not complaining. Wish there was a whole flock. Ducks. They quack things up. Oh my god. So this guy tends to like birds. What have we here? Bonnie. My granddaughter turns 5 this year. Can you believe it? Remember, she was the one that was at the bench in the first episode by the water. She's growing big so fast, I'm thinking of making my knitting modular. Time really flies, huh? No kidding. I didn't even realize how old I was getting until I broke my other hip. Word of advice, don't go breaking your hip. Yeah, I've been lucky on that front so far. Seriously, I shouldn't even be out right now. These guys look totally trashed. Why are you out right now? It's like just a bag of loose bones rattling around in there, I tell you. Just clanging and clunging and clunging and clanging. How are you even standing up? It's like a bag of beans in there, I tell you. Go home, dear. Okay. Yeah. Alright, let's go inside. Please? Wait a minute. What am I doing? Hello? I did not... Was she there before, guys, and I walked right by her? Oh my god. I hope not. No. Cutscene. Okay. I'm not silly. Well, what's this? Their call card. I printed out another. Sigmund Corp. What made you change your mind? I still feel the same way about it. But some days I wake up and see you on the balcony looking out like that. Yep, just like he did when he was a kid. When he was a kid, he used to just chill on the balcony and look out, waiting for his bird. You don't say it, but I know there's something that still aches you. Tell me, are you happy? Of course I am. I have you and Asher. Then why do you want to go through with their services? Just because I'm happy doesn't mean I don't have regrets. Not that it'd be related to you two, anyhow. Call them. But when you go through the procedure and live that new life, just hold on to something from here. It's not like that, Fia. I won't forget about you. Aww. Hey. I think I forgot to bring duck food. Huh. Me too. Well, that explains her attitude. Told you there was something up with her. You know, she could always sign up with SigCorp for a life where Colin never signed up with SigCorp. Har har. He ain't lying. Did we ever find the memento guys? I don't think we did. That's kind of awkward, actually. Is it the mailbox? Wait a minute. We never found the memento. What do I do? I think we're trapped. Unless it appeared after the fact over here. Oh. Problem. We never found the memento. Am I going crazy? Is it? Hold on. Okay. It's just a little jank. Alright, alright. I feel ya. I'm trying to... There we go. Alright, let's ride this. No. There we go. Prepare. We have several different colors now. Okay. I can do that. How do I get out of this? Uh-oh. There we go. Oh, that'll give me my 100%. Fine. What did that say? Attention J? Is that what that said? I don't know. Anyways, going back to the past. Angelin J. Is that England J? What? I don't know. It's definitely not Colin Reed's. What the? What the indeed? Who is that dark, mysterious figure? There was no such figure in A Bird Story.